Everybody. How is everybody doing today? What's up, Kirst? Kirst Steve in the house. So I wanted to do this real quick and then we'll have a video later on, but I just wanted to let everybody know what exactly is cracking here. There are more Morris costume leaks that are out. And I'm going to go through each and every one of them here with you. We'll talk about some of them you might have seen before, but their prices are now exposed or some other information are. And we'll kind of go through everything. Unboxing, there's going to be some that you have not seen yet. What's up, Brick? But when I do an actual video, we'll go into more detail, but I'm just going to roll through these really quick with you guys. First and foremost, we know about the Dragon Legend wall mount that I had exposed earlier. We now have a price. It is going to be $499.99. We also have some inflatables. This is a 12-foot giant sinister ghost inflatable, which we have not seen before. We have some other inflatables here. This is a Terrorific Trio inflatable, which again is not, we don't have the price for just yet. We have this 13-foot fire-breathing dragon inflatable. Price is not released yet, but I imagine it's going to be very similar to other 13-foot fire-breathing inflatables, 13-foot inflatables, except that some of these props that we are about to discuss, when the prices roll in, you'll see that they're a lot more expensive than what we originally anticipated. And I don't know exactly the reasoning why, but we'll go through those. So here's the pumpkin patch inflatable set. Still rather large. No prices available. They have this and a child version of a Dead by Daylight costume. This is the only one we know of so far, which is the Scorched Ghost Face. So we have that. There's a couple. This is one I'm really excited for. It's the 6.5-foot Vampire Legends static prop. I don't have a photo yet. I don't have a video yet. I've actually reached out to Scott Morris, and I called Morris Costumes, which technically the guy there is the one who let me know about this one. I knew about some of the other ones. I believe this is a Distortions Unlimited prop because of the legend part of it. So I imagine it will be a little more expensive, but can you imagine how awesome this is going to be? It says that it's about 6.5 feet tall, comes in 2 separate pieces, which a lot of distortion props don't. So I imagine that they're going to have it a little cheaper, so it's able to be in a couple different pieces, but bendable arms so you can pose him. So that sounds really cool. We have the static zombie killer prop, which we haven't discussed before. The only other one we knew of, which is the next one that we'll show, was the one where the arm moves up and down right here. And this one is actually going to be static. So that's rather interesting. Oops. So we still don't know the price on this guy, but this is the one that actually moves. They're identical, except that this one's arm moves and the last one doesn't. This is the child costume, which we talked about before. These are the masks that I had leaked back in January, except we now have a price on them. And then there's also a version of it with a hood that I think is after this one. We have a price on this one, the generic Jack Skellington. This one is going to be the big what the F This is the 7-foot Jack Stalker animated prop. As you can see, they haven't told us any information except that it is a top secret prop and it's 300 bucks. We do believe, based off of the part number, that this is going to be an SVI prop, which is good because the quality is going to be probably a little bit better than the other props that we had looked at, other than the distortions props. This is that mask that we saw earlier, but also has the hood. Not sure exactly what this is. This is not the 3-foot animatronics we saw earlier. Winx Club SVI is the manufacturer that does a lot of the spirit props. But this says it's a vintage doll and it's $50. So I'm assuming it's literally just going to be a vintage doll. It's not really telling us more than that or the size or anything, but again, we do know that it is not that 3-foot animatronic that we had seen before. So this is where a lot of people are going to start getting upset. This is that soothsayer witch that I had leaked back in January. It does look like they had changed her skin color a little bit since then. And we're now seeing a price of $300, ladies and gentlemen. $300. That's nuts. 300 bucks. We have the Scorched Scarecrow prop, which I believe they had something similar to this before, and I think they might have even put this out on their YouTube page, but we do have the price, $289.90. I know that at one time it was quite a bit cheaper. This is the Lunging Witch. Also has those digital eyeballs, but $279.90. We're going to start seeing animatronics really jump up in price here. I'm not sure. Curse Steve, I agree. This should probably be about 199 bucks. I think that they are getting a little too excited about the eyeballs, which were part of, that skeleton that was on Home Depot's big ass skeleton last year. The thing that made that Home Depot skeleton awesome wasn't necessarily the eyes, it was the size. Boom, boom, that was a good rap. Battle me, HTJ. Anyway, this is the Lunging Reaper, also with digital eyes. We see it's $279.90. This is that Towering Reaper, the 10-foot one, 400 bucks. This is $100 more than the Home Depot skeleton we had last year. $100 more. So I'm not sure who's going to spend 400 bucks on a skeleton that's 2 feet shorter. I know his mouth moves and he has those phrases and stuff, but 400 bucks seems pretty crazy in my opinion. Cellar Dweller, $350. This is not going to be something that I just don't see it selling the way that we originally thought. Seeing these prices now, we're getting this other information. It's not, it's not something that I feel is going to be a big seller. I don't know what Morris is doing regarding this. I've actually reached out to Morris Costumes. I wasn't able to get a response. I did let them know that this information is going to be hitting the web very, very, very soon. And I had a couple questions, and I specifically wanted to know, one thing regarding the prices, but I wasn't able to get an answer on these. So, Cotton Candace, my favorite, $199.90. I think that she could be a little bit cheaper, but 200 bucks is doable. I imagine that, if we saw all of these at 200 bucks, I'd be happy. But I imagine with Cotton Candace, 199 bucks, I'd like to see her around 150. But 200 bucks, again, I think it's doable. It's not $400 like the other stuff. This is one of the 3 feet animatronics. They're all going to be going for about $100. Little big tops going for $100. Twitching scarecrows going for $100. I don't know what this is about, but this is the fortune teller one for $100, but clearly this isn't meant to be released just yet. This was not supposed to be released. I wasn't supposed to be seeing this information. And, you know, they're using these as place setters. It's being updated as we speak. So clearly that's not supposed to be there, but again, $100 for that. The Hooded Phantom, $250. I can see people spending $250 for this Hooded Phantom guy. Again, I'm not a huge fan of his sounds. I love the way he looks. And now we have the prices at $250. I could see people buying him at $250, but to me, I'd rather see him around $200. Here's your favorite mask, everybody. It's $8. Go out and get it. We know it's going to be a hot seller. It's totally worth the price of bandwidth on the website. I promise you. This is that mask that we had discussed when I leaked in January. $15 for the mask. Whoops. And then the last product that we have is the Chatter's Clown Mask for $20. So I'm not sure why they haven't done Skeevy too. I would have liked to see both of them. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at here. I'm going to go back to my new, very favorite, excited about prop. Where are we at here? The top secret product that they said they're working on. Top secret prop. Now, I've seen a bunch of different stuff from Morris before. I've never seen them ever say that something is a top secret prop. I find it strange that they already have the price, but they don't have a photo. You can see some of the other ones they had completely done, like the prop, or at least the prototype prop was completely finished and they didn't have prices. This one, they already have a price, yet don't have a picture of the prop. But we can see here, right? Jack Stalker, that's telling me this is a scarecrow type. Clearly holding a pumpkin. He's clearly got like a skullish face. You can see some exposed ribs that are, let me see if I can, that are coming down this way. Skeletal hands. I'm thinking we're going to see a big skeleton holding a jack-in-the-box. I don't think it's going to be a pumpkin-headed guy. I think it's going to be a big skeleton guy holding a jack-in-the-box. Now, I do think that when it says he's 7 feet tall, if that's going from here to here, it's actually going to give the impression that he's way longer, because if his spine was straight, he'd be probably 12 feet, 10 feet maybe. But them doing this big mean, what was I saying? Yeah, golden embers. You said you mean jack-o'-lantern. What was I saying? Jack in the box? Or pumpkin? If I said pumpkin, same thing. If I said jack in the box, I'm just excited. So, you know, this guy I'm very, very, very excited about. $300 is still doable. And I've never seen where it said top secret prop, more to come before. So, you know, maybe Scott Morris is trolling us all. Maybe he knew that I was going to put out a video, or, you know, what have you. I did have a lot of help when it came to getting these ones, as opposed to the first leak. So I do want to say thank you to a couple people who have helped me discover some of these. And it was, here, I'm pulling up a whole list of names here because it was a couple guys. But it was Dr. Halloween, had helped, as well as Gino Haunter. Big up to him. And there was another guy that was on their side of finding stuff. I don't remember his name. Maybe you guys can help me out if you know. But again, Dr. Halloween, Gino Haunter, and Mr. Halloween Haunter. Thank you, Dr. Halloween. So Dr. Halloween, Gino Haunter, Mr. Halloween Haunter had come up with quite a bit of these. I found quite a bit of these, and we kind of just put them all together to bring them to you. So I'm going to be cutting up a video where you guys can get everything like HD, and it won't be this live type thing. It'll be nice and edited, and I can kind of let the product and the prices soak in a little more, and I can, actually learn a little more of them. Oh, here's some other stuff I forgot to mention, which I don't have too many details on these. Let me turn this around. That is the reskinned pumpkin carver. And then I believe that this is going to be I'm imagining another roughly 200. And these kind of give me a Home Depot vibe when looking at them. A witch holding a jack-o'-lantern. So, but I'm going to make a video. I'll cut it all up. This will be up for everybody to watch at a later time too. So you'll be getting like kind of a 1-2 of it. But again, I told you guys there's going to be more Morris leaks. I told you guys back in January. If you didn't subscribe then, subscribe now. Share this. Make sure you give props where props are due. And Scott Morris, man, I reached out to you, dude. I tried to call you. I tried to email you. Holla at your boy. I do think that you should probably talk to me on some kind of consultation, something or other, but we can get to that at a later time. With that being said, happy haunts, you guys. Like I said, share this around. Let everybody know what's coming. I'm excited for Halloween. It's the very beginning of March. Imagine how it's going to be looking with all of the companies in like June or July. Ooh, I'm already feeling it. I'm already planning. So Golden Ember says, make your prices cheaper, Scott Morris. But yeah, with that being said, happy haunts.